Alrighty, welcome back to Beers with Boydo. So today I'm going to be drinking and chatting about an absolute Australian classic, Carlton Draught. Now, you'll notice I've purchased a bar mat for my table here, and actually I'm wearing a Carlton Draught embroidered t-shirt here. So what happened was, I was drinking a long neck of Carlton Draught the other week, went on the website, ended up in the merch section of the website, bought myself a t-shirt, and then thought, you know what, I need a bar mat as well. So here it is. I've been wanting a bar mat for this table for a while now. So the Carlton Draught Brewery Fresh bar mat. How Australian is that? So yeah, it's a lot nicer with the bar mat here. All right, so I've got the Australian schooner glass. I've got a long neck of Carlton Draught, or a long ear draft. Let's hold it up here. Carlton Draught. So these long necks are 750 mils. All the big time Australian beers sell long necks. So I think it's just an Australian thing, the 750 mil long neck of beer. I haven't really seen that when I've been traveling around. Now, 4.6% in alcohol, made in Australia by Carlton and United Breweries. So Carlton and United Breweries, you see the CUB there, not sure if you can see that. They own a few beers here in Australia, like Great Northern, 4X, Melbourne Bitter, VB, but then Asahi owns them as well. So anyway, Carlton Draught, let's open it up, pour it out, have a drink and have a chat about it. Right, twist top, there's the top of the bottle cap. Now, we'll pour it out. Got to get this right because I want it to look like it's just come off tap in a pub, because a Carlton Draught on tap in a pub in Australia is absolutely beautiful. It's one of my favourite tap beers, is the Carlton Draught off tap. It just reminds me of when I first started going to pubs when I was 18 and drinking the big macro Australian lagers. They've all got that similar bitter flavour at the end there, and Carlton Draught's probably my favourite, on par with Resch's. So I want to get this pour right. Got to get a good head on that, like it's just come out of the tap at the pub. Yep. Can say I've nailed that one. That is iconic right there. Carlton Draught in the Australian schooner glass. Have a look. Bloody beautiful. Yeah, nice amount of carbonation coming up there. Nice light straw coloured, a little bit darker than most Australian lagers, just by a touch. All right, so we'll go in, have a smell here. Carlton Draught. Yeah, that's just got the classic Aussie lager smell. I love it. I have been going through a bit of a Carlton Draught phase recently, and yeah, I mean, I do prefer European lagers, but I don't know, there's something about the Australian beer that it's just, I'm always going to love it because it's what I first started drinking, and Carlton Draught just smells exactly like that. Nice, mild, bready smells, and you can just smell that Carlton Draught hop bitterness there at the end. Really comes through on the aroma. Beautiful. All right, Carlton Draught, cheers. Yep. Oh, Carlton Draught is beautiful, especially out of the long neck. I think it tastes better out of the long neck compared to the small stubby or the can. Yeah, nice bready flavours there. Touch of sweetness, but then it's just got that kick of bitterness at the end, which you expect from a Carlton Draught or one of the big time Australian beers. They've all got that similar crisp bitterness at the end. And that actually comes from the Pride of Ringwood hops that are used in most of the big time Australian beers. So they've all got that similar mild hop bitterness at the end. And you can just tell when you're drinking an Australian lager. I find Carlton Draught, if you compare it to like your VB, your Tui's New, 4X, it's just got more of a bready flavour to it, which I really, really love. I think it's just got a little bit more going on than the others. And that touch of sweetness there, really, really nice beer. Now, what else can I say about Carlton Draught? Let me have another sip. Geez, I'm really necking this Saguna. It's just so nice. Got a bit more here to go, but I'll probably have that off camera. So yeah, as I was saying before, Carlton Draught off tap in a pub in Australia is just iconic. That to me is the taste of Australian beer. It's beautiful. So if you haven't had one in a while, I'd urge you to go and get one. Revisit Carlton Draught. And if you're coming from overseas, that'd be the first one I'd be buying in a pub in Australia. Forget all this craft beer crap. Get a Carlton Draught. And then if you're at a bottle shop, I think Carlton Draught in the long neck is the best option there. Classic Australian beer flavour. So, all right, I'm just going to finish it off here, and that's about it, really. It's simple, yet very effective, and clearly I love it enough to buy a t-shirt and the bar mat, so get out and drink one. It's kind of starting to sound like a bit of a Carlton Draught ad now, but no, I've just been going through a bit of a Carlton Draught phase, and yeah, I think it's worth drinking. So let's finish it off. Yeah, Aussie lager. Geez, that does the job. That really does the job. Anyway, cheers. Thanks for watching. See you next time.